welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag. I've been making videos for about 6 months now, and I think I initially put off doing this tag because I didn't really know if I was going to identify as a booktuber, and turns out that that's, at the moment, the easiest content for me to film, but also the stuff I feel most inspired to film. So, here we are, even though I'm not completely new at this. So this is 7 questions. I will, if I can find whoever the original creator of the tag is, I will link their video in the description box. Alright, let's get into it. Hello, welcome to my channel. You can call me Lolly, hence the channel name, Lolly Curates. So question number 1, why did you start this channel? So the bigger reason was I'm unemployed with a lot of spare time, and I kind of had been toying with making videos for a while, and now I'm like, hey, the stakes are really low, I have a lot of time, it's gonna help me learn a new marketable skill, so I might as well try it. And it's still been great, it's still been fun. I also wanted to connect with people who have similar interests as me, because I don't have a lot of people close to me in my life that I can talk about books with, or makeup. I make some makeup content. That's why I'm here. Question number 2. What are some fun and unique things you can bring? I kind of don't really like this question because there's the pressure to know what your channel is going to be and the pressure to create something unique. So I'm not going to worry about it. If my channel turns out to just be monthly wrap-ups and tag videos, that's fine. If that's what I want to film, that's what I'm going to film. I enjoy watching plenty of stuff that's not unique. I am a human being. I am going to bring a level of uniqueness anyway. Question number 3. What are you most excited for about this new channel? I think the potential for community connections and being able to find people that I connect to, and then something that I didn't quite know going in but has been really great is this hobby has given a lot of structure to not just like a single day but like my whole week, and the editing process has been one of my favorite things to do. I know a lot of people get stressed out by the editing, and I sometimes get stressed out by the schedule, but I love editing because right now it is the closest thing to meditation in my life, which sounds weird, but it's the only thing in my life that I can think of that I cannot multitask while I do it. I can't listen to music, like I can't listen to anything else, I can't like eat and do editing stuff. Like, it's the only thing in my life where I achieve flow, where I achieve workflow, where I sit down and suddenly it's an hour and a half later and the time just went by like that. And I think that's something that's really good for my mental health and mental clarity. So, that wasn't something I was exactly expecting, but it's definitely one of the motivating factors to keep at this. Question number 4, why do you love reading? Now I've got a lot of the similar answers of escapism and learning. One of the things I love the most about it is the way that I will learn a concise way to put a complex thought into words. I am someone who struggles greatly with being able to describe my emotions and what I'm thinking. So, it's always been a great experience, and it still is, to be able to read a nonfiction or like a historical fiction or a memoir or something and have someone distill like these really complex experiences or realizations or social trends into like a sentence or two or a phrase, and that helps make me feel more informed about something that I might have already known about but was difficult for me to explain to other people. And then when I was young, what really started getting me into reading was I was an only child, and I think around the age 4 or 5, all the other kids in my neighborhood who were my age moved away. I don't know why they all moved away at the same time, but I went from having a group of friends to having nobody I could play with that was safe for me to walk to their house by myself. So especially when I got to be a little bit too old to play make-believe by myself, or, you know, naked mud pies in the backyard. Reading was something for me to do to fill my time that helped me feel less lonely and also didn't require a lot of intense involvement from my parents. And I think also, while I didn't leave like a super sheltered childhood, I do think that books helped me immensely be prepared for meeting people who lived lives who were very different than mine. It is very rare that I encounter someone's experience or ideology where I'm like, I can't even begin to relate to it. Now, there's plenty of stuff that I choose to not relate to for various reasons, but I think books are a huge reason why I have the capacity to put myself in so many people's shoes. Question number 5. What was the book series that got you into reading? Babysitter's Little Sister. I received a free copy of the first book in the mail. I do not know why. I think maybe it was just like a marketing thing of like, hey, we're going to send this book to a bunch of families that have girls between the age of 7 and 9, which was also the age of the main character. And I just took off. I remember the first time I read it, like I was reading it like in a restaurant we went to, and I was like, I don't know what it is. I can't put it down. It's like I'm addicted. Which is funny, but it was also like, I don't remember if that was like the first chapter book I read, but it was like the first time that there was something that was like fun and interesting and challenging. And I just took off like wildfire. I read every single book in that series, and then in the Babysitter's Club series from my library that I could get my hands on. Question number 6. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? Ooh, I guess what has been your experience with connecting with people and building community? Like how did that unfold for you? I know for some booktubers I watch, they had like an Instagram presence before they came to Booktube, or like a Twitter presence. Not necessarily like, what are your tips for like connecting to people, but like, what has that experience been like, and like what have you learned about the process of genuinely connecting to strangers on the internet? I guess how has your experience with reading changed over time? Do you find that like your tastes have changed greatly? Do you find that like your ability to remember what happens in a book has developed, your ability to talk about a book? And the last question number 7, what challenges of starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? I think maintaining some kind of regular schedule, because I am very bad at setting routines for myself. I can show up to work on time, no problem, but I can't like tell myself my workday starts at 10 a.m. because there is nothing to hold me accountable. I am here by myself. Nobody knows except me. And then also I think getting over challenges of not having good equipment. I don't really have room to have like a full-on tripod and a selfie light or like a ring light, and you know what? I'm 6 months in and I'm still doing okay. And I think I think the challenge are going to be knowing what investments are going to be worth it and what is not really important to me. Anyway, if you have also done the newbie tag recently, please leave me a comment, let me know. I'd love to check it out. I will have an end screen with like my most recent video and then like another recommended video. Check it out. I will also have my social media links in the description box below if you would like to connect with me elsewhere. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I encourage you to go out into the world and be curious. I will catch y'all in my next video. Bye!